The beautiful Carneddau Mountains. Covering almost 50,000 acres, this is the largest area of highland in Wales.
It's also home to one of our wildest, most remote animals, the Carneddau mountain pony. Found living at 1,000 metres above sea level, they are perfectly adapted to life on these rugged hills.
Small and sturdy, these are our oldest breed of pony and our closest link to the ancient Celtic pony. Historically, these tough, resilient Carneddau mountain ponies were often used down the pits and as war horses. These days, they're left to roam these mountains undisturbed. But they're not completely neglected. There's a group of local families that keep an eye on them, and farmer Gareth Jones heads this Carneddau Pony Society.
I brought you up so you can see these special ponies.
They're beautiful. They blend into the mountains. They look like they're just part of the landscape.
Yeah.
Why do they survive so well?
You look at the coats, strength there, you know, they don't need a lot to live on.
They're truly wild.
They are truly wild.
The ponies are left entirely to their own devices, except for once a year when they're all rounded up. This is done to ensure that the population remains healthy and to prevent inbreeding.
You see, we need to get the male foals off. We can't leave the males here because we'd have problems with inbreeding, and there's a few older mares, and we'll take them off. We don't want them up here over the winter. We do try and watch after them in the best possible way.
Every year, the Society has to work to find homes for the removed foals and old mares. Leaving them up here would jeopardise the future of the remaining ponies. But finding new homes is getting harder.
Now, ponies are in your blood. They've been in your family for how many years?
350 that we can trace back.
What would happen if you can't find homes for the ponies?
Well, that's something I've never tried to think of, but, you know, we know that some of these bigger societies have had to get rid of them and had to dispose of them, you know, humanely. I would hate to think of that, to be honest with you. We've never come to that situation. I would not like to think of myself as that generation that lost these ponies.
So what's the solution? What can we all do?
What we're trying to do is offer these ponies for nothing, for people to use them in a good conservation way.
A recent experiment nearby at Presthaven Sands has proved a success. Here, 3 ponies are used to graze and keep the dune grasslands healthy.
It's not just the locals who care about the ponies. Scientists think they're pretty special as well and are making interesting discoveries about their behaviour.
Working alongside the farmers, one of these scientists is Stanley from the University of Manchester.
So how often do you come and watch the ponies?
Well, I joined the Pony Project in 2009 and I've been coming every week since then.
You must see some great interaction.
You do, it can be a bit like a soap opera sometimes.
Now, the group that we've got in front of us, are they all related?
No, the females in a group are not related at all, but you do have these very strong friendships like you do in humans.
Other behaviour that Chrissy has noticed is that there are particularly strong bonds between the mares and their sons. And there were definitely signs of hierarchy within the group.
What do these ponies mean to you?
I think they're an essential part of the Welsh cultural heritage because they've been here for a long time and they maintain the landscape as we see it as well. They're very important for grazing the mountains. Scientists were helping the farmers to look at population management and we're giving them genetic information so we can maintain the health of the population. But I really want to make sure that they stay here for generations to come.
It's where they belong.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Running wild and free, these Welsh mountain ponies are clearly a much loved and valued part of the mountains. They've survived up here for centuries, and I just hope that their future's secured for many generations to come.